The 2020 Corvette C8 has certainly changed the game for the Corvette brand. It's reshaped what you get in terms of performance and quality at a given price, but it has also done much more than that. It's led the way for major changes that will take place in the Corvette brand over the next couple of decades. You see, while the base and the Z06 version of the C8 model will be non-electric, we now have full confirmation that the C8 ZR1 will have a hybrid engine. So not only do we have the first mid-engine Corvette, we will have the first electrically assisted Corvette. Now, I am all for hybrid supercar layouts for the highest tier of the Corvette lineup, one that directly compares to the highest of performers, but hybrid is different than fully electric. And as tides change over time, we are seeing more electric vehicles become the norm. Just 5 years ago, we were beginning to see the start of fully electric vehicles through Tesla going mainstream with the Model S. But what does that mean for the Corvette brand going forward? GM has hinted at their fight to go electric for some time now. Back in 2017, they said that their goal was to change over 20 of their current cars to be fully electric by 2023. With less than a month until we roll over to 2020, that date doesn't seem all that far into the future. Now, I want to make something absolutely clear. As of now, the only confirmation we have of electric use is the hybrid design for the C8 ZR1, but I'm trying to make the point that it's not completely out of the conversation to say that we one day may have fully electric Corvettes hitting the streets. I think this will be a very divided stance for many Corvette enthusiasts. Just as the mid-engine layout change was tough for many people, going electric would certainly be even more difficult. So let's first dive into what advantages we would receive from going fully electric with the Corvette. The first one that most likely comes to everyone's mind is performance. Unless you've been living in a cave, you most likely are aware that electric vehicles are becoming the kings of performance very quickly. Case in point, the recently announced Porsche Taycan. Porsche has delivered a 750 horsepower supercar that will blow your mind with its instant torque power. Doug DeMuro just reviewed the car, and the expression he makes from the first time he punches the accelerator tells you everything you need to know about future electric performance. In addition, we have loads of videos on YouTube showing the Model S in ludicrous mode absolutely destroying cars multiple times its price in the 0 to 60 and 0 to 100 category. So it's certainly safe to say that performance is a huge positive for going electric. But what exactly would a fully electric Corvette look like? Luckily, we actually have a pretty good idea, as there's a company that parts out Corvette C7s and transforms them into a behemoth of an electric sports car. The company is named Genovation, and they have built what they call the Genovation GXE. It is a fully electric Corvette C7 that puts out 800 horsepower and a whopping 700 pound-feet of torque. The car will do 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds and just recently topped 209 miles per hour in its top speed run. I was actually fortunate enough to see the GXE in person at the LA Auto Show last year, and I have to say, it looks incredible in person. Genovation has added small touches around the car to add flair and to differentiate it from the average C7. I immediately noticed the carbon fiber wheels along with the upgraded side mirrors. You'll also get a fully custom interior on the GXE, but that's expected as the car itself will run you $750,000. My guess is a GM product would be a smidge more reasonable. I think that pricing would probably push it out of too many people's grasp. So performance would certainly not hinder from going electric, and can you imagine the potential of having the type of power coupled with an all-wheel drive system? As I mentioned in a previous video, the Corvette C8 ZR1 will receive the first all-wheel drive system to hit the Corvette lineup. Taking all of that power and substantially increasing the grip from the all-wheel drive will make it incredibly quick. I mean, you're talking a mid to low 2-second 0 to 60 time under the right conditions. And here we thought a sub 3 second was fast for the base C8. Today's video is sponsored by Vinx. Vinx is a leader in providing GPS vehicle tracking units. Their easy to install unit connects straight to your OBD sensor. Tracking is in real time through their phone app. In addition to a great product, Vinx offers 1 full year of free tracking when you purchase their product. The item is perfect for anyone needing to track their mileage or keep an eye on the whereabouts of their fleet vehicle. Links for the item are below. In addition to performance, you can expect the car to save you money compared to filling it up at the pump. And while this most likely is not something most Corvette owners are interested in, it's still a strong advantage electric cars have. Now, just like efficient cars versus performance cars, your mileage does go down per kilowatt when driving an electric car much more spiritedly. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to save drastically in terms of electric over paying for gas. This does, however, lead us into some of our negatives. First being range. Sure, you drive the car around the town each day and make sure to recharge each night, and you'll probably be just fine. Most cars today offer enough range to do their basic jobs. But what about for those longer road trips? Stopping for electric is much different than gas. Time is exponentially increased, and that's not accounting for ports not being open. You show up to a busy charging lot, you don't wait an extra 5 minutes for the guy to figure out if he wants his car washed or not. No, you wait an extra 30 minutes or more. Then it's your turn, and then you wait for it to finish charging. This is something that you have to plan out on a road trip, and it will significantly add to your travel time. Or what about on the racetrack? Imagine tracking your electric Corvette. You very well may be sitting out laps while your car recharges instead of quickly refueling and jumping back onto the track. This is again just something to consider. But I think what going electric would really take away from the Corvette is the soul of the car. I get that going mid-engine has been a tough go for a lot of Corvette enthusiasts, but you still have an American V8 roaring at you while the rear wheels scream for attempting to grab and hold on to grip. The feeling of a Corvette from the way it drives and sounds is something that just can't be denied. I think that is what would be the biggest downside of going electric, is that would certainly be lost. I saw a poll that was recently done on the mid-engine Corvette forum over if Corvette owners would be open to buying an electric Corvette, a hybrid version, or just the gas-powered version. As you can imagine, the percentage of people that said that they would buy a fully electric Corvette was low. Like less than 4% low. And I really feel a lot of that comes from what the Corvette brand really is. While performance is a very important aspect as what led to engineers taking the mid-engine layout route, it's the point of the car that really makes it shine. An affordable sports car that hardworking individuals can strive for. A car that puts a smile on your face as you hear the combustion engine roar as you push the car to its limits. In my opinion, that's exactly what a Corvette is. But my real point of today's video is to see what my viewers think of a fully electric Corvette. I want to know in the comments below what you think. Would you purchase one? And just overall, what are your concerns versus the advantages that I listed in today's video? If there's anything you think I missed, make sure you let me know there as well. Again, I know we have a while before this is of much concern, but I also feel that it's something that will sneak up on us sooner than we all realize. Thank you all so much for checking out my video today. I hope you all truly enjoyed it. If you did, think about supporting my channel and hitting that thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing. We would absolutely love to have you join our growing community. And for all of my subscribers out there, thank you all so very, very much. We're just about to pass 15,000 subscribers. I remember at the beginning of this year, I really was excited if we would just pass 10,000 was my huge goal. And here we're about to pass 15,000 before the end of the year. So thank you all so much for the growth, for the support, and everything you provide for my channel. As always, you all take care, and we'll see you next video.